man at some point, and when he does, Williams will have a chance to land those clean counters that the judges see more than other punches. Straight right hand for Williams, landed but didn't score. Referee Reese wants Ebo to keep him up. Oh, that's pretty unusual. You don't often see Ricardo Williams go after a man and attack him, but he got the straight left hand in and now leads 5-1.
Elder scored a clean left hand, did not get credit for it.
And that, as you know, if you've watched for these last 4 nights, is not as unusual as you'd like it to be. Another point for Williams, and he's making it a runaway now as round 3 clicks down.
That's the plan. You've got to rough him up. He ain't as strong as you. You rough him up. Big breath, big breath. Big breath, okay? Good. Now listen, you ain't gonna rough him up for the whole 2 minutes. When you're not roughing him up, he's gonna come to you. You're not shooting the left hand. When he comes, you're just going into your shell. If you will shoot the left hand, he can't hit you from here. Can't you think of that? He can't hit you from there, okay?
You're letting him make that worldwide turn and you're losing time.
Hey, we ain't gonna lose no close decision. You go.
Come on, Ebo, let's go! Be first, Ebo! Get out there, be first!
Amy knows what to say. Be first. Everything that Ebo's dad told him, easier said than done against a fighter the quality of Williams.
Yeah, one problem Ebo has too, Joe. You see how high he bounces when he's in there moving? You see how close Williams keeps his feet to the floor? He can react twice as quick as Ebo Elder can because he's not bouncing as high. See, Ebo has to come down before he can do anything. So by the time he comes down to punch, Williams is already gone.
What a great piece of expert commentary, Roy.
Father told Elder to rough him up, didn't tell him to rough him down.
Elder can't catch him to rough him up.
Because of those big high steps he takes. But there again, he still has 2 years to improve on that too.
And you saw Elder trying to convince the referee that Williams is holding him.
You have to say that Ricardo Williams is the real prodigy of this American team.
Youngest fighter on the team. He scored with a body punch, which isn't easy to do, and extended the lead to 8-2. Now, Ebo got credit for either the left or the right. I'm not sure which.
It was a left.
And now a 3-point flurry for Williams. And this one's going to be out of reach for Ebo Elder on the scoreboard. He will have to hurt Ricardo Williams in the 5th round to have a chance to win the bout. Just no way that he'll be able to overcome a 9-point deficit against the quicker, slicker fighter.
You don't let him get off of you.
There you see Williams throw a vicious uppercut. Haven't seen many of those in the tournament, following it up with a left hook.
Seconds out. Round 5.
Among his many qualities, Williams is a more accurate puncher than almost all the fighters you see here.
Yeah, he seems to have a very good arsenal. He knows how to throw all types of punches from all types of angles.
Well, you heard the instructions to Ebo Elder, and there's a start. Referee Reese, quite properly, telling him he's not going to allow him to do it. A step-in left hand for Williams. An Ali shuffle. A right hand as well. Kind of a semi-bolo left. A right-hand lead that he threw almost from below the waist. Does a little of everything in there.
Yeah, he does. And all he has to really do now is play keep away. But you got to give Ebo credit. Ebo has truly tried here tonight. He's given it 110%. And I love to see that in an amateur boxer.
Well, and what a spectacular effort Ebo made just to make it to the final. Winning 2 fights that he could easily have lost on heart and will.
Boy, how can we tell whether these young fighters, either of them or any of them, have any power? Because we see so few knockdowns.
Well, you can tell that Williamson has power because you saw him knock the Cuban down in the quarterfinal round. So it sometimes doesn't seem that they have power because of the headgear, and you have bigger gloves too. So you got several few things here that help absorb some of the shock of the punches. Most of these guys, you can tell from the way they deliver the punch from their legs if they have power or not. And I can tell you both of these guys are good punchers.
40 seconds remaining in the round. And now we've got the scoreboard clock for you.
If Harold Letterman was at home, he'd had to love that shoe shine just then.
Oh, I'm sure Harold is sitting and enjoying every second of this. And when next we see him at a production meeting, Harold would give us a 45-minute dissertation on what he saw here. And he'll critique every fighter. And he'll have a lot to say about Ricardo Williams, who has put on a show in the 5th round of his battle here with Ebo Elder. Nice effort, Ebo. You're a terrific young man. It's going to be hard for anybody in the world to beat Ricardo Williams in the next few years.
Yes, it is.
You're looking at a 17-year-old who's going to have a heck of a shot of winning an Olympic gold medal at Sydney 2 years down the road. He's proven it at the Goodwill Games.
Way to go, Ebo!
Ricardo Williams Jr. just looked down at this announce table and laughed and said, "I'm the next Roy Jones."
Not a bad person to be at all.
The way he fought, you should be flattered.
I am flattered.
Did it, Coach? All that hard work paid off.
Thanks, Tom.
I know you hated me, but that's all right. The ward. You the ward. The judicial system.
There's a nice exchange. Let's go up for the decision.
Bout 82. We have a decision on point, 16-4. In the blue corner, USA, Ricardo Williams.
So
Ladies
for the
and
3rd
gentlemen,
time.